Bola Oba's AI video series, CK Meek's Northern Tribes of Nigeria. Episode 3, The Northern Provinces of Nigeria. A land where geology, geography, and governance shaped civilization itself. In the early decades of British administration, the native authorities were financed through a share of direct taxation, native court fees, and other revenues. These funds supported education, public works, and the machinery of local government, a cornerstone of the system known as indirect rule. It was a policy designed to let indigenous governance evolve, under British supervision, along lines consistent with native traditions, yet aligned with the ideals of modern statecraft. Dr. Falconer, the eminent geologist, chronicled the earth beneath these lands, the geological foundation upon which northern Nigeria stands. Across most of the region, the ancient crystalline rocks of Africa lie bare, granites and gneisses of Archean age. From their disintegration came the alluvial tin of Bauchi and the gold of Zaria. Between the Archean and Mesozoic eras, the geological record of Nigeria falls silent, a vast blank in time. Then, in the Upper Cretaceous Age, the Benue and Gongola valleys were laid down with sandstones, shales, and fossil-rich limestones, remnants of an ancient sea. These formations yield salt and galena, evidence of bygone marine life and mineral wealth. Later, in the Tertiary Age, volcanoes erupted across the Bauchi Plateau and southern Bornu. Their fires have long since died, but their legacy remains written in stone. The hydrographic system of northern Nigeria mirrors its skies. As the equatorial rain belt drifts north and south with the sun, rainfall grows scarce beyond the 10th parallel, until, by the 13th, the land thirsts for months. This rhythm of rain and drought has sculpted not only the land, but the lives and culture of its people. In the south, the mighty Niger and Benue rivers dominate, their countless tributaries feeding a vast web of life. Further north, streams vanish with the dry season, leaving behind chains of shallow pools. From the Bauchi highlands flow the Gongola and Kaduna, torrents in the wet season, lifelines in the dry. The Gulbin Kebi nourishes Sokoto. The Hadeja and Yetsaram feed Lake Chad. It enters northern Nigeria at Ilo, winding 450 miles southeast to Ida, where it meets the Benue at Lokoja. In the rainy months, the Niger rises 30 to 35 feet, widening from mere hundreds of yards to over 2 miles. Ocean steamers can reach as far as Barrow, smaller craft as far as Bajibo. But beyond that point lie the perilous rapids of Wuru, Patasi, and Gasafiri. And at Busa, where the explorer Mungo Park met his end, the river's fury still rages through rocky gorges. Ancient geographers once believed the Niger flowed east to join the Nile, and local legends tell of its miraculous swelling from a narrow stream into a mighty river through divine intervention. The Benue, the mother of waters, is the Niger's greatest tributary. It rises high in the Adamawa highlands, cascading 2,000 feet in just 150 miles. By the time it reaches Yola, the river is over 1,000 yards wide. Joined by the Gongola and other tributaries, it meanders through vast alluvial plains before merging with the Niger at Lokoja. Each year, it floods to 75 feet above its low water mark, swelling into a shimmering sea that retreats only with the Harmattan winds. In the far northeast lies Lake Chad, a vast, shallow expanse shimmering under the desert sun. At 800 feet above sea level, it stretches over an area the size of Belgium, though its borders shift endlessly with the seasons and the sands. Ancient writers knew of this lake, though they often confused it with the waters of Timbuktu and the Nile. It is among the shallowest Great Lakes on Earth, only 4 to 6 feet deep on average. Yet, it sustains life for countless communities and islands where the Buduma people dwell. Geologists believe that Lake Chad may once have been part of a great inland sea, a body of water linking the basins of the Niger, Congo, and Nile. If true, then the lake today is but a ghost of that primeval ocean, its legacy fading with every grain of sand carried by the Harmattan. Nigeria's mountain system mirrors Africa's own. A vast plateau rises from the coast towards the Sahara, a land of gradual ascent, dotted with highlands and ancient ranges. The Bauchi Plateau stands proud at over 4,000 feet, while Ilorin, Kano, and Sokoto lie above 1,000. Bornu, Kano, and Sokoto form immense sandy steppes, their open plains once home to migrating peoples, unhindered by natural barriers. The climate of the north stands between extremes, neither as arid as the Sahara nor as humid as the southern forests. There are two seasons, the rains from April to October, and the dry harmattan from November to March. Rainfall is scant in Kano and Sokoto, barely 30 inches a year, but heavier in Zaria and the Benue valleys. Droughts and famines are old companions here, as are the shifting sands that drift southward from the desert. When the harmattan blows, dry, cold, and laden with dust, the air turns gray and the skin cracks under its chill. Then, with March, the air grows heavy and hot until the first thunderclap breaks, heralding the rains once more. The flora follows the climate. From the dense forests of the south to the open savanna of the north, the landscape transforms. Baobabs, tamarinds, silk cotton, and dumb palms replacing oil palms and coconuts beyond Bauchi. The date palm reigns, heralding the desert's edge. The soil is thin, easily eroded by fire and flood, yet rich along the Benue Valley and the islands of Lake Chad. And where vegetation thins, the fauna thrives. Elephants, buffalo, lions, leopards, and countless antelopes roam the plains, while crocodiles and hippos rule the rivers. Thus, in the vast lands of northern Nigeria, the story of rock and river, wind and rain, tells the deeper story of civilization itself. A land ancient as time, yet ever-changing. Coming next, ornithology and more, in Bola Oba's AI video series on CK Meek's Northern Tribes of Nigeria.
He walked through the streets with a style so divine. Never missed a party, always first in the line.
Echo Round City. In the heart of Lagos, long before hashtags and influencers, there were kings of the streets. Big boys who ruled the 1980s and 1990s. Their swagger, their hustle, their code. Now, for the first time ever, their untold story comes alive. From the pages of an authorized biography to the big screen of your imagination. Stay tuned for the book-to-movie premiere of Echo Round City, the authorized biography of one of Lagos's legendary street big boys. Streaming exclusively on youtube.com at Bola Oba from January 1st, 2026. Echo Round City, the legend lives on.